The following may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Police investigating death of 9-year-old shot with fish gun. The 14-year-old brother of 9-year-old Monique Brown, who died on Saturday afternoon after being shot with a fish gun in Middlesex, St. Elizabeth, is being interviewed by the police. Residents of Middlesex, St. Elizabeth are still haunted by the screams belted out by Stacey Ann Brown upon discovering that her 9-year-old daughter, Monique Brown, was covered in blood and muttering that she had been shot with her father's fishing gun. The pangs of distress were made worse by news that it was a freak accident involving Monique's older brother. The yard where the tragedy unfolded was itself deserted on Sunday morning, as the family had reportedly gone to the Black River police station where the 14-year-old schoolboy was in custody. Reports by the police are that shortly after 3 p.m., the mother was taking a shower when she was jolted by Monique's blood-curdling cries. The 9-year-old, a student of Holland Primary, was discovered with blood seeping from her mouth and upper back, and allegedly muttered that she had been shot by her brother. The terrified mother screamed for help as the wounded child lay dying in her arms asked, "Mommy, me I got dead?" Community members were still in a daze on Sunday as they recounted how the tragedy unfolded. One community member, who goes by the name Rasta, said he was in his tailor shop when he heard the screams. He said another neighbor called him and they both ran down to Stacy's yard where they heard her bawling out and saw her crouched down naked, holding the child and asking for help. Residents said that Monique was very kind, jovial and friendly with everyone in the community, so much so that they nicknamed her Nurse. Man charged with breaches of the Firearms Act. Detectives assigned to the St. Catherine North Division arrested and charged a man for breaches of the Firearms Act following an incident on Lakeland Drive, Greendale, in Spanish Town on Sunday, September 6th. Charged is 21-year-old Vonrick Clare, otherwise called Prento, of Devon Road, Greendale, in the parish. He has been charged with wounding with intent, illegal possession of firearm, illegal possession of ammunition, and murder. He has been charged in relation to the murder of 47-year-old Steve Gordon, a mechanic of 4 East, Greater Portmore in St. Catherine. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that about 7:05 p.m., Gordon and another man were repairing a truck when Claire and a man pounced upon them and opened gunfire, hitting both men before escaping in a waiting motor car. Both injured men were taken to the hospital, where they received treatment. On Saturday, September 19th, Gordon succumbed to his injuries. Claire was arrested during an operation in the area and was subsequently charged following a question and answer session. His court date is being finalized. Body with gunshot wounds found in Caymanas Estate, Canefields. Detectives assigned to the St. Catherine South Criminal Investigations Branch are seeking the public's assistance to identify the body of a man that was found with gunshot wounds in a cane field in Caymanas Estate in the parish on Saturday, August 22nd. In a news release on Monday, the police said that the body is of dark complexion, slim build, around 168 centimeters, which is 5 feet 6 inches tall, and appears to be in its late 20s. It was clad in a multicolored t-shirt, jeans pants, and a pair of blue socks. Anyone who may be able to assist the police in identifying the body is being asked to contact the Central Village Police at 876-988-1719, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Broken main causes 30-foot water fountain in St. Andrew. A burst pipe caused water to gush at least 30 feet high along Arthur Wint Drive in the vicinity of the National Stadium on Monday. National Water Commission workers were at the site up to early in the afternoon repairing the ruptured water main that left sections of the roadway flooded. Reports are that about 9 a.m., motorists using the roadway heard a loud explosion and later saw huge volumes of water gushing from under the ground. Videos of the incident show a water fountain as a result of the rupture, reaching as high as the top of the utility poles in the area. A motor car was also damaged as a result of the gushing water, which almost overturned the vehicle. The driver told us that he was so frightened when he heard the loud explosion and realized water was everywhere, an alleged eyewitness told Loop News. It is unclear what led to the broken water main.
Video, this is what's happening on, what's this name, school, hospital, Bustamante Hospital Road. So if anybody got Auto-Wind Drive, anybody going this direction, don't bother come this side.
Archbishop burns altar where priest filmed himself having threesome with porn stars. Reverend Travis Clark has been identified as a Louisiana priest who was arrested for allegedly filming himself having sex with two dominatrix on the altar at his Catholic church, a report said Thursday, October 8th. The three were caught in a threesome with corset-wearing dominatrix on church altar after a passerby saw the lights on later than usual on September 30th, 2020, and peeped inside St.Peter&PaulRomanCatholicChurch in Pearl River. Clark, who was ordained in 2013, was recently been named chaplain of Pope John Paul High School in Tadell, in addition to his duties at St. Peter and Paul. At the high school, he succeeded Wattigny, who had resigned from that position this summer over inappropriate text messages sent to a student. The Archbishop of the New Orleans Archdiocese visited the church to perform a ritual that would restore the sanctity of the altar.
Regarding Travis, his obscene behavior was deplorable. His desecration of the altar in the church was demonic, and I am infuriated by his actions. When the details became clear, we had the altar removed and burned. I will consecrate a new altar tomorrow.
According to NOLA.com, the anonymous witness saw the half-naked priest having sex with two women who were dressed in corsets and high-heel boots. The altar was also adorned with stage lighting, several sex toys, and a cell phone mounted on a tripod that was recording the act. The witness took video footage of the unholy trinity, then called the police. Reverend Clark, along with his two altar servers, 41-year-old Mindy Dixon and 23-year-old Melissa Cheng, were booked on obscenity charges. The women reportedly told cops they were at the church to film roleplay with the priest. The cops determined that everything that went on that night was consensual, but arrested the trio on the obscenity charges because they were in view of the public. Public records additionally show that Dixon is an adult film actress who also works for hire as a dominatrix. On a social media account associated with Dixon, a September 29th post says she was on her way to the New Orleans area to meet another dominatrix and defile a house of God. The witness, who walked towards the church out of curiosity as the inside lights were on at an unusual time, used a cell phone to record the unexpected sight before contacting the Pearl River police. It was possible for the onlooker to peek inside the church through the windows and the glass doors. Dixon, Cheng, and Clark were allegedly having intercourse with each other as a camera and cell phone appeared to be recording from a tripod on the altar, WWL-TV reported. When police responded to the scene, they looked at the footage and arrested the trio. Obscene acts occurred on the altar, which is clearly visible from the street, police said.